this time. So I picked one thing and I started one thing. I could have started the podcast, but who was going to listen? Didn't nobody know me. So I was in the basement by myself, just recording away, right? And sometimes we pick that thing to make it look like we're doing something, but really we're avoiding because it feels safe, because now I feel like I'm being productive, but nobody really knows, so nobody's going to see it. So if I fail, it'll be okay. I'm sorry. I done seen a few people are like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, you're like, I'm building. No, you're scared. You're hiding. So I got the podcast equipment, but then I was like, this is me hiding. Write the book. I'm like, okay, it could take me a year to write a book. And what will have happened for people in between now and then? Nothing. Again, stalling. And so I chose the speaking. Guess what? Because I know how to do that. I'm the kid who talked too much. Hand me a microphone. We can make this happen. So I decided this is what I can do now. I can produce this now. I can multiply this now. This is what's in my hand. And this is scarier, but it's what's in my hand. And so I started calling pastors that I knew personally. Can I come to your church and can I talk about mental health? We were out there like a band that was selling CDs out the trunk. We had Visa print folders and a rental car, and we were staying in ratty Airbnbs, and we were just driving, me and my best friend just driving around the country because we couldn't fly. And here we are, all these years later. And what happened? 2 years later, I started a podcast. 4 years later, I published a book. And so all of the things came to pass. I produced all of that fruit. But when we try to do all the things at once, yes, sometimes we have twins. Yes, sometimes a woman can have triplets. But 8, 9, 10 babies, you're not meant to do that. We aren't designed to do that. And so you become too top heavy. You got all this fruit on the tree, and the tree is leaning over. Too much at once. And do you know what happens in creation when a tree has too much fruit, so much that the top is leaning, or that there's not enough nutrients in the ground for that fruit to ripen? It does something called fruit dropping. This is a natural phenomenon. The tree will just release a bunch of fruit. It'll just all fall to the ground before it's ripe, so that what is left has enough nutrients, safe conditions, and provision for that fruit to ripen. And so I'm challenging some of you this week to do some fruit dropping, because you think it's quitting, and you're in a wrestle with your ego about quitting. Drop it.